A couple of weeks ago, while I was scrolling Twitter, I saw screenshots by a user named CEO of Isaac. The screenshots of him having a conversation with an owner of a Roblox game, with many of people furry in the furry community and in the Roblox community know Kaiju Paradise. The conversation was about Isaac not asking, more of accusing the owner of making of Kaiju Paradise actually being a fetish game. The fetish, which I'm talking about, which is the game, was based off an older game called Changed. The fetish is the act of turning a human to something furry related through any sort of means. And the main premise in Kaiju Paradise is fighting humans thus transferred into furries. So I feel like he is somewhat correct in that statement, but I don't know the whole story. So I decided to go inside the Discord server. That's that's when I found out through a not so thorough of investigation a, a couple months or weeks ago. I don't really remember the screenshots were don't show today, but a moderator was found hiding a member that was 9 years old and being I'm not I'm being sarcastic with this, friends with him. He is saying that he was someone that he could talk to and all of that, but we all know the 16-year-old, the moderator, was also was also a minor, being I think 16 years old, but that's still a huge age gap, which is that's some pedophilic ideals. He was banned, but it seemed like he's done this before and wasn't banned. So this is his second thing, his second charge at this, his second time being caught with this type of order. I don't know why they kept him on the moderator team before that. Probably some connections. But so about moving on, about changed. The change, I already told you the main premise is changing a human into a furry. It is a porn game. Changed is a porn game. So taking stuff from a porn game into Roblox, I don't find it it's not that bad. It's still a fetish, so people still find that, you know, sexy or something. People were weird. The whole furry community, it's not the whole. The majority of the furry community is weird, but it's not all y'all. So don't attack me. So the main thing you have to worry about is grooming, and it happens in any game, but with all the minors and the mixed ages in Kaiju Paradise, it's it's evident. Even though you don't see it the first time you join, it's there, behind the shadows, under the dark. It's there. One of their own moderators was doing it, so it is there. And even though Kaiju is trying very hard to separate themselves from change, that is what they're based off of. They are based off Changed, the porn game. They can't hide the fact that making that feature from Changed into Kaiju makes it also a fetish game. But when I stated that in the Discord server, I was quickly shut up and shut down. And there's like, no fact, making excuses. But there's no fact. If they really want to change this and not be stated as a fetish game, I would just make it so when you get taken or transformed, you don't get transferred. You respawn as that thing, or since most people go in the game to get transferred anyway, make it a team game. This is not a combat roleplay game. It's a transferring game. until you take the fucking transferring out. It's the thing. You gotta take the transferring out, and it's not a transfer game. I don't know why the Kaiju Paradise, my team, staff team, find it so hard. The development team just find it so hard to take that one feature out. They want to get so much hate and get related to change. So I find there's some reason they are. If I would have heard that they've been part of the changed community. So I feel like they keep it in because they are. That is their kink. That is what they are. They are. Their fetish is transferring. Going back steps before talking about the 16-year-old and 9-year-old, he was role playing at them probably inside the game, and probably how you met him and knew his age was probably from the game. Also, he was involving the kid with the fetish content, which probably was, they didn't want to say it, but the fetish content was probably transferring. Oh, no one could expect that. This whole problems is that they have to get transferring out of their game. That's all. Just get it out of the game and it's done with. So when I might be mad at them, I'm not gonna play anymore, and I'm just gonna be disgusted by them until they take that aspect of the game, because it's gonna be a fetish game until they take it out of the game. They are one of the fetish games that infect Roblox. Infect kids. They expose kids to this content since most of their player base are minors. And don't make me forget about the NSFU and all of that. It's really concerning. In my Twitter investigation, it's going to be an upcoming video. I followed this man that made a funny meme about Kaiju Paradise. A couple minutes later, I found out he was making NSFW content. I didn't unfollow him because I need it for my investigation, but that's so nasty. What if a kid just saw that and saw it, but then follow on his feed that you're doing NSFW content? It's disgusting. So once Kaiju Paradise fixes their community, fixes their game, fixes their staff team, they are a fetish game. And I hope if they don't, they fall under the dirt and just end with. So this is all I had to say. My rant, that's all. Stay tuned for the next video. And all I can say is this the beginning of the end for Kaiju? Or are they going to change their ways and re-establish their image? Zoma out.